Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Lord Lizard, and in today's video, we are on World of Tanks Blitz. We have a tank review. We are going to be reviewing the BZ-176. This is a heavy tank, Chinese auto loader, big gun having tank. This has 560 alpha with 2 shots, so that's a lot of damage. Okay, so pretty much 2 shots, 560 a shot. It has a 23-second reload, almost 24-second reload, and then you get your 560 shot. You have an 8-second intra-clip, so you shoot your first 560, and then you wait 8 seconds, you get another 560. So this can deal a lot of damage very, very quickly. The gun is its own, it's very good, but that reload time, the 24 seconds, if you're caught out with that, you are going to get picked apart. So in my opinion, this is not a frontline heavy, and maybe in a tier 8 game it could be a frontline heavy, but it's much more of the second line. But it kind of has some downsides. The engine, it's not the fastest. It has 1,000 horsepower, but it's pushing 70 tons. And top speed is 33, which is not the best. Reverse is 14, which isn't horrible. Average speed is 29. Power to weight ratio is 14.9, which is pretty bad. And the whole turn rate is not the best either. Plenty of hit points with 2,184. Armor's nothing crazy. We will actually be going over the armor in just a minute. Welcome to Armor Inspector. We are reviewing the armor on the BZ-176. We are getting shot at by a Kampfwagen 70, and the Kampfwagen 70 has 245 millimeters of APCR, which is your normal shell, 310 millimeters of your premium shot. And as you can see, the armor is not the greatest. The turret cheeks are kind of flat, or they look flat, looking kind of face forward at it. I did not know that you can actually pin this top part up here, but that's kind of a tricky pin. Enhanced armor would help a little bit, especially with something with 245 millimeters of pin, but if they have calibrated, it's not going to do anything. And especially if they switch to their heat round, it's going to melt right through your turret. So a little bit of side scraping capabilities. You can turn your turret, let's see, with APCR, just a little left and right. And if you're hold down, you don't have to worry about that top little mohawk part. But if something's taller than you, that's going to be an easy. It's only 143 millimeters, so a tall tank's going to shoot that all day. The hatches are actually not that bad. They're kind of small, but the armor profile is nothing great on this tank. You really need to be using it second line. If you're front line, all they got to do is all they got to do is switch to heat, and they're going to melt right through you. Or even if they're running their regular shell with calibrated, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to get ate up. Let's check it against a tier 8. Let's go up against the 215, 225. We'll go up against the Keeler. So even with the Keeler, with calibrated, you can melt right through with your AP shell. APCR easily goes through the turrets. Decent side scraping, but what's the point of side scraping if your turret's just going to get shot to hell? And then with enhanced armor on, still, if you're hull down, still nothing. Oh, that's APCR. Regular shell, enhanced armor. Enhanced armor is not bad. I think it would help this tank out a little bit. Especially with the 8s, that lower plate still is a big spot to hit. Let's check the HE. Keeler has about 60 millimeters of pin, which is pretty good. And with calibrated, he can pin the back with HE. And I'm pretty sure the KPZ could go right through it with HE. Yeah, KPZ can go right through the back of the turret and the back of the tank, the back of the hull, pretty easily with HE. And then VK90 How much does it have? 275 millimeters of pin, and then 320. It's going to melt through your tank. So this thing against tier 9s is going to have a little bit of armor depending on what tank it is. Mediums might struggle a tad bit if they don't have the highest pin. Heavies are probably not going to have a problem. Tank destroyers are going to melt right through you. Tier 8 tanks, heavies, and mediums, and lights will have a problem with you. But tank destroyers usually have pretty good pin, so they're going to go right through you. But tier 10s are not going to have any trouble with you whatsoever. Okay, we are back on Blitz. I am not sure if I mentioned it, but you get this tank from the after party event. You spend real money to get the ID cards. Where are they at? Right here. So you get some ID cards. $3.50 for one card. And then $30 for 10. And I think it's $120 for 42 cards. And then you spin these and try to get as many hammers as you can get. It is 85% chance for 5 hammers, 10% chance for 10 hammers, so that is a huge drop-off. I didn't get anything over 20 hammers. I spent about $93.50. I literally had to get one more key card because I needed 5 hammers. But we are going to be going over a video. This is a mastery that I played. The teams today have been horrible, or I would play some live gameplay. Do I regret spending this much money on a tank? Not really. I like it. I have fun with it. It is, you know, kind of its own worst enemy in the fact that it can deal a lot of damage, but it can also be stuck out there with a 24-second reload. But I mean, when you got everything loaded, like right now, you have 2 shots that do 560. So after, man, when you hit that first shot and you only have 8 seconds to do another, you're hitting for over 1,000 easy. And then if you get a high roll, or especially if you get 2 HE shots, you can do 1,600, damage, and it's crazy. But then again, you see the mobility right here. We're only going 33, 34. It's not the fastest. Everything really is on the gun of this tank. Like, it's not the fastest, doesn't have the best armor, doesn't have the best traverse speed. It's kind of a big target. But I don't regret it. Like, I do like the tank. That was an accidental shot. I do remember that. I changed my settings. I guess they put to where you can hold the shoot button and you'll move it with your finger. And I was having trouble with that. So we're going to go ahead and cap base B just in case, since we're already here. Plus, also, you have a 23-second reload. If you're going across the map, you might as well just reload your full clip. Right here. First shot. Ammo rack exploded. 2,100 damage right off the bat. That is one of the best ways to start a game. So literally 2 shots, we're at 2,610. The ammo rack, the 2,100 hit point ammo rack does help out quite a bit. But, I mean, 10 seconds left and we have another 2 shots. So as long as you put something like this building between you and a tank, it's going to give you way more options. Because if not, you're going to get ate up. 483 is kind of a low roll. See, already 3, 2, 1. Another 560 shot coming up. It is too bad that we high rolled on that guy on a kill shot for only 78 damage. Because we could have got 6 something. And we already almost have a full clip. I'm going to try to save my teammate. He has a tier 10 coming after him. We're going to try to HE this guy. I wait a little longer. And we get a 597 HE roll into the back of this guy. And we do get the kill shot. I'm not sure how much damage I did, because my teammate did shoot his mouse tank at him. I'm not sure how many shots he hit. But let's go over the end results. Obviously, we won. 3,803 damage, 3 tanks destroyed, 4 damaged, ace mastery, quite a bit of credits, and we were top of the team. Let's go over. So we shot 7 times. It's kind of hard to see that the ammo rack, because the ammo rack did so much, it's hard to explain how little you need to shoot in this tank. 6 shots penetrated, 2,100, and then the 634. So my teammate did get a couple of shots off on the E5. 2 for 561, 1 for 508. So we, if we would have high rolled, we probably could have got 561 on the VK. But let's go. We got this one. We're gonna go in here just so I can show you how little you need to shoot. I just want to see the results. It is a really fun tank though. Okay, 4,069 mastery. Those are my only 2 masteries in this tank. 10 shots, 9 penetrated. So you literally only need 9 shots to do about 4,000 damage. So if you get 10 shots, on average, you're gonna have, if you get 10 shots and you hit every shot, you're gonna have about 5,600 damage. Literally only need 10 shots to penetrate to have about that much. See, 3 shots for 1,506, 496, 2 for 1,107. I mean, that's a clip right there. And then 1 for 519. I mean, this thing can fucking hit. That's the fun part about it. I don't regret getting this over the MBT. I think the MBT is a much more versatile tank. It probably moves a little faster, has a little bit better effective armor. Gun's probably great on it too, but I just think for my play style and which one looks funner for me, I do think the BZ was the right choice. Waffen trigger would have been cool to get, but I'm not gonna gamble thousands of dollars just to get a tank that doesn't have 100% chance of getting it. Because the BZ and the MBT have 100% chance to get. You just gotta spend enough money. But this is my first ever tank review. I am gonna get better at this. I might try some more. Let me know what tanks you guys want me to review. And I'm Lard Lizard. I'm out of here. Peace.